heard time and time again, a lot of people think, oh, because it's the white person coming up or the downtown person coming up, that it's about race or it's about social, economic status. I think that's ludicrous and ridiculous because at the moment,
Quiet, please.
I think the real race issue, if we want to get real in this room, is that currently we have 35 out of 40 schools failing. We have 1/3 of our children graduating high school. I wish Ms. Cunningham was talking to the 2/3 who are not graduating. And the children that have come up tonight that have graduated or are in McNair, they are the minority. That's not the majority. And the children that have the most at stake in all of this are the African American children who are actually receiving the worst grades at the moment. You should be outraged. Every African American person in the room, every Hispanic person in the room should be outraged that their children are not getting adequate education.
Quiet, please.
Well, what is wrong with
Please address the board.
I don't understand.
Quiet, please. You gotta have it quiet.
I don't understand why people are not outraged that their children are not receiving an adequate education. And yes, I actually agree that parents are, I think, 2/3 responsible. I don't even think it's a 50-50. I think 2/3 of the responsibility on the educational success of your child is the parent at home. My child is doing well at school. So I'm not here because I'm the parent of a failing child. My child just got accepted into a HOPE program.
Can we get some order?
So, and she's not white, she's mixed. She's half Asian.
Quiet, please.
So I don't consider myself to be a racist person, and because I live downtown, I don't think that discounts my opinion and the value of my opinion or the value of my child's education. Now I'm doing everything. I'm busting my butt at home to get her to where she is. And I expect that the school system should also equally be busting their butt to help her and to help all of the other kids in the school. I think when you don't do a national search on a regular, consistent basis, whether it's every 10 years, whether it's, whatever is the reasonable amount of time, I think that you are letting down the children. And the fact that it might be a different discussion if we were here with 35 passing schools and only 5 failing, but that's not the reality of what's happening here tonight. The reality is we have 35 out of 40 failing schools. The fact that 5 are actually passing is telling me it's achievable. Why is it that 5 are able to pass? I hear excuses that, oh, it's about race, it's about social status. The only school that I'm aware of out of that 5 that is different is McNair. If you put a bunch of smart kids together, they should stay smart. So I think the other 4 schools, there's no reason why we can't replicate that. So it is achievable. The fact that I don't think Jersey City is unique. Anyone who thinks that Jersey City is unique, I think, is indulging themselves. There are plenty of cities all over America with the same social, economic situations, the same race differences where they're not predominantly white or predominantly black or predominantly Hispanic. There's plenty of situations that we can compare ourselves to. And DC's being brought up, there's Philadelphia, there's a lot, Chicago, there's a lot of places where we can compare and strive to do better. So what is wrong with trying to open a search to see whether any of the places that have had success, whether their superintendent is interested in moving and replicating that same success here? And again,
Thank you
as
very
I
much.
said before, Dr. Epps is the best person.
Peter Ho
We will get
is
it.
next. Peter Ho.